Let me show you something that sounds fake at first. You can actually get paid for just having your internet turned on. Not working, not clicking, not completing tasks, just having it on in the background. I know exactly what you're thinking. That sounds like one of those passive income tricks, and you see those everywhere. And that's exactly what I thought too. But I've been using this for years now, and it's quietly been covering things like my Netflix, my Spotify, even YouTube Premium subscription. It's not life-changing money, but it is real money, and more importantly, completely passive. So, in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how this works, how much you can realistically make, and how people are actually scaling this beyond just extra subscription money. Now, most people don't realize this, but you're already paying for something you're not fully using. Your internet plan gives you way more bandwidth than you can actually consume. Think about it. You're not streaming 24/7, right? You're not downloading constantly. Most of your internet just sits there unused. And what happens to it? It basically goes back to your provider, and they resell that capacity anyway. So what Honeygain does is very simple. It lets you share that unused bandwidth and pays you for it. Now, you're not selling your data. You're not doing anything complicated. You're just allowing the app to use your connection when you're not using it. That's the entire model. Very simple. Now, let's address the obvious concern. Is this safe? Because if you're sharing your internet, it sounds like you're giving access to something personal. And I had the same concern. So I did what anyone would do. I checked reviews. I checked Trustpilot. I checked Reddit. I checked a lot of forums. And everything. And here's what I found. The platform has been around for years, and it has thousands of reviews and maintains a strong rating. And if it's that old, well, for sure someone would be so unsatisfied that this rating on Trustpilot and these comments on Reddit would go down, right? It is true that it doesn't access your personal files. It doesn't monitor your activity, like, for example, a lot of these other apps are doing, like Instagram. And it is designed to operate in a secure way. At the end of the day, it's similar to how proxy networks function. And while nothing online is ever 100% risk-free, this is one of the more established platforms in the space. Now let's talk about the numbers, because this is where expectations matter. You can earn around 10 cents per gigabyte of traffic shared. And this means your earnings depend on how much unused bandwidth you have and how often the app is running. Realistically, most people are earning somewhere between $20 to $30 per month. Some users report hitting $50 or even $60 occasionally, depending on their setup, of course. And the payout threshold is low, around $20 here. As you can see from this, you can actually withdraw your earnings fairly quickly. If you want to go with PayPal, it's going to be at $20. But if you want to get crypto, you can get it sooner. So you don't have to get even to $20 if you get it with crypto. Now, let's be clear, this is not something that's going to make you rich, right? You're not quitting your job because of this. This is not going to replace your 9 to 5 or something like that. But it is consistent. All right, and for something that runs in the background and requires zero effort, it's actually pretty solid. And most online making methods, require something from you. It requires skills, it requires time, consistency, some effort, but this is different. Once you install it, you're done. You don't have to log in every day. You don't have to complete tasks. You don't have to think about it. It just runs, and that's what makes it interesting. It's not about making a lot, it's about making something from nothing, and that's exactly what Honeygain allows you to do. Now, if you want to slightly increase your earnings, there are a few things you can do. You can keep the app running consistently, especially overnight when you're not using your internet. And you can install it on multiple devices like your laptop, desktop, or even mobile. And you can complete small daily tasks that will give you some additional credits. You can see the breakdown right here. These are simple, these tasks, like sharing a small amount of traffic per day. Nothing complicated. But again, these are just small optimizations. The core idea is still passive income. Now, here's where things start to get interesting. with this right here. It is referrals. Now, the real earning potential is not just from your own internet. Honeygain gives you a referral link, and when someone signs up using your link and reaches the payout threshold, you earn around $5. And this is where it compounds, because instead of earning from just your own activity, you're now earning from other people's activity as well. One person becomes two, two becomes 10, 10 becomes 50, and over time, this starts stacking. Now, this is what most people don't realize. The people making more money from this are not just using the app, they're promoting it. And they're creating simple content around it. For example, they create short videos explaining how to make passive income online, or how to get paid for your internet, or how to make money without doing anything. In fact, this is exactly what I'm doing now. But I don't have a referral link down there. I should get one, of course, and I will. And honestly, I didn't bother until now, but I surely will do now. Now, these types of videos get attention because they're simple and intriguing. And once someone watches, they're curious enough to try it. And that's when they click your link. But of course, one of the biggest advantages here is that this can be done completely faceless. You don't have to be on camera like I am. You can record your screen. You can show the dashboard, you can explain the process and use, AI voiceover. You don't even have to use your voice. You can create simple visuals in Canva. You can make short form videos. You can, this is one of the easiest types of content to produce. And you can find it all over the internet. It's on YouTube, it's on TikTok. And the reason this works is because the barrier to entry is almost zero. People don't have to buy anything. They don't have to learn anything. They just install an app, and they even get a small bonus for signing up. So from their perspective, there's no downside. And that's why conversion rates are high. Now, the smart way to approach this is to combine everything. You run the app yourself, you install it on multiple devices, and you create content. You share your referral link, and now you're earning from your own usage and from your referrals. And over time, this builds. Now, let's be honest. This is not a shortcut to making thousands of dollars. It's not going to replace your main income, but it is one of the simplest ways to start earning something online without any skills, without any investment, and without any risk. And also, the real opportunity here is not just the app, it's the model. You're learning how to turn something simple into income. You're learning how to use content to drive traffic. That's something you need nowadays. And that's a skill you can apply elsewhere. So yeah, in a nutshell, that is what Honeygain is. By the way, if you need something to record your screen, this is a nice tool that I'm using right now. It's called OBS, and it works on Windows, Mac OS, Linux. You can just Google for it. It is called OBS Studio. It has a really intuitive interface here, as you can see. Most people are using it, and yeah, just Google for it. This is how it looks like on the desktop. And most content creators are using this, and it's free. You don't have to pay for it. It's really good. It's free and open source software for video recording and live streaming, if that's your thing. So install the app, let it run, earn some small amounts, share your link, get referrals, and create that content so you can scale slowly. If you're looking for something easy, something passive and beginner friendly, this is one of the best starting points. You're not risking anything. You're not investing money. You're just using what you already have, and that's it. And yeah, you're already paying for internet. Let's get something back from it. It's not huge money, but it is consistent, and sometimes that's all you need to get started. So that's gonna be all for today. Wish you good luck, and I'll catch you next time.